Welcome to 2021. We hope you have an awesome year.
Right, moving on swiftly.
Because we need to hurry up today. So, Early Birds had a fabulous run of doing workshops at several schools in the Cape Town area. We loved what we did, but clearly we can't be doing that anymore. We've learned a lot of lessons from these workshops, and we've moved on to coaching the class.
So what did we learn? We learned that teachers were so excited about our workshops. They loved them, learned lots of new skills, were super motivated to get going with designing new lessons, and then Monday would arrive. So we invented Coaching the Class.
So we've taken the time to create all these fabulous lessons. So Coaching the Class is there to support teachers. And what we've really done is we've taken the time to curate the top-notch lessons that you've always wanted to create, but have just never found the time to do so.
And where did we start? Well, last year in October, we started with some live coaching on Facebook twice a week, looking at new EdTech tools, teaching tips, etc., and then giving you an opportunity to go and look at those live broadcasts a bit later on our Facebook page. And they are still there if you're interested in going to go and
this
look
lesson
at them.
was a lot of fun.
That Kahoot lesson was lots of fun, but I think you won.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rob, if we've done all this hard work, what is there to support teachers?
At Coaching the Class?
Yes.
Well, I think we had two main aims when we were looking at what we were going to do with Coaching the Class. The one was to support teachers because, we really believe in that. And the other aim was to engage learners because they are our customers after all.
100%. And so what we did was we took the aims from the CAPS curriculum and we've honored them, the skills, the essential elements that the content was built around, and we've incorporated all of these skills into every single lesson, be it history, geography, or science.
And not only that, we've looked at the fact that we really need to move into the 21st century of the digital age, the digital revolution, the fourth revolution apparently, and we need to create these lessons that have EdTech involved. And so we've got a differentiated lesson plan that has tech-loaded solutions for the schools that have got one-to-one devices, and then still have the ZTech option where there is only the teacher has a PC and possibly has a digital projector.
Data projector is the old-fashioned name.
Data projector, and some sound, and so we've got this differentiated approach to our lessons.
Really differentiated education, if you ask me. So the support is every single lesson begins and looks the same. It's similar, keeping it consistent. And so we talk about your objectives. We want to observe, compare, measure. You're going to study and observe bread mold, and then you're going to do some scientific drawings. The worksheets are here, and all the equipment are here for you so that everything is within ease.
Every lesson plan also includes a question hook, something to hook the children in, and then a detailed explanation of what needs to be done in that lesson. Not only that, actually each of our lesson plans comes in a video format as well that talks you through the lesson in case you are one of those people that doesn't really enjoy reading.
Well, most of those teachers' workbooks were never looked at.
So totally. And so what's actually in our lessons?
Oh, these lessons are varied.
Practical.
Self-discovery.
Challenging.
Head work.
Group work.
Debates.
Discussions.
Creative thinking.
Critical thinking.
Problem solving.
Habits of mind.
Communication.
Collaboration,
EdTech friendly,
and not worksheet bound.
And we guarantee you that all of these elements are in all of the lessons.
So
these are the resources that we also make available. If we ask you to mark a science experiment, we give you the rubric. If we want you to do some bread mold experiments, we give you a worksheet. Often it's also in a digital format so that EdTech Loaded could use it in a digital format, or you can print it off. Particularly for the younger grades, we've kept it quite simple. If we've given you a Google form quiz, which as you know is self-marking, if you don't have access to a PC, well, your resources have also a worksheet that you can merely print and show to your children after they've looked at all the resources available.
So, Helen, we've looked at the teachers.
What about the pupils? Because they really and essentially are our customers.
And also that's the second part of our aim, is to engage
Service
the
teachers
learners.
and the learners. So the worksheets that we have created are from EdTech Loaded to EdTech Lite.
And this, looking at this particular one, we've created a couple of digital exploration rooms or landscapes where children can actually explore at their own rate, in their own order, and really do a self-discovery. And even if you don't have a tech-loaded classroom where children have devices, there's the option to print out this type of exploratory room onto PDFs or in a PDF format and create an actual landscape exploration or discovery landscape in your classroom.
I love that idea of putting the resources at different places around the classroom and allowing the kids to walk around to discover in each area of the classroom their own classroom digital map if you do not have PCs and technology. And then we've got obviously each worksheet, which we know teachers need and like, but we've made them rich. So in this one, where you're looking at living and non-living, not only have we also asked them to look for similarities and differences, which is just that level up, the elements or the plants and animals that we've given them are quite interesting. So we've given them bread mold. Is bread mold alive or dead?
So, and also those the resource on the right-hand side of the screen, they're actually cards. So it's actually a game.
Totally. They have to play the game in groups and decide which, and hopefully they argue about that bread mold is not living. No, it is living. Yes, it is. And then what about an egg? Surely an egg's dead. It doesn't move. It doesn't grow. It doesn't do any of those
What about
things.
acorns? They can lie around for ages
Totally.
doing nothing.
And so we're wanting to have active debate and discussion with the children here.
So now that you've found out what we've been doing and what we've been up to, what's next?
Well, Coach in the Class have worked really hard to create this awesome platform where all these lessons are available to you, from the video guide through the lessons and down to the individual worksheets are all waiting there for you.
So what's available at the moment?
Well, if you go to the webpage, you will find a load of work for grade 4 and history and geography for grade 6, and just the most awesome material.
Look at the price.
Well, it's burger and chips, isn't it? Or beer and chips somewhere, if it were open. But it is really, really affordable. And as a teacher, I would pay it out of my own pocket. I would ask my school for sure, but I would be prepared to pay that because your whole term's work is done.
Amazing. So we want to leave you with one final thought.
For this year, you need to change. It's time for change. 2021, we've learned new lessons. We need to apply them.
And we need to
Moving on swiftly.
So we'll see you again in the not too distant future. We hope you feel inspired and motivated to go and have a look at our website.
Visit that website, www.coachintheclass.
See you again.